Tech Gremlin, Cindy's revenge. Could be Tech Gremlin. The one Tech Gremlin I have, Cindy. One Gremlin in general I have. No, I mean like it should be like it should be fine. Also, YouTube is back up. Armed forces of Ukraine left Lysychansk, Luhansk region. After heavy fighting for Lysychansk, the defense forces of Ukraine were forced to withdraw from their occupied positions and lines. The armed forces of Ukraine shot down an enemy drone over the Dnipropetrovsk region. This is already the 10th reconnaissance aircraft of the aggressor destroyed in the sky over destroyed in the sky over the Dnipropetrovsk region. Oh my gosh. Supposedly, its fragments fell into the field. Australia will provide Ukraine with a 100 million military aid package, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said. Ukraine will receive 14 armored personnel carriers, 20 Bushmaster armored personnel carriers, in addition to the previously transferred 40 drones and other equipment. I think they will be, but the thing is that Luhansk and Donetsk oblasts are going to be the toughest ones. So, Queen of Great Britain Elizabeth II has begun transferring part of her duties as head of the state to the heir to the throne, Prince of Wales. Now, some of the more important and official duties for the Queen will be performed by the 73-year-old Prince Charles. Elizabeth II herself remains head of the state and head of nation, but will only appear where appropriate or necessary. These are some world news. Volodymyr Zelensky met with the president of the International Olympic Committee, Thomas Bach. The war was a big hit for Ukrainian sports. More than 100,000 Ukrainian athletes are unable to train. Hundreds of sports facilities were destroyed. I thank the president of the International Olympic Committee, Thomas Bach, for the decision to allocate a new support package for Ukrainian Olympians. We appreciate the initiative to hold a special donor conference under the auspices of the IOC for the purpose of restoring the sports and infrastructure of Ukraine. Podolyak explained the reason for the explosion sounds in the Russian frontline cities. According to the advisor to the head of the presidential office, there are 4 explanations. The first is attacking their own cities with their own missiles. As a provocation to accuse Ukraine of shelling Russian cities and disrupting the supply of Western weapons. The second are the intelligent operators of Russian air defense systems whose arms grow from places where other parts of the body are growing for normal people. The third is karmic reason. Mariupol, Kremenchuk, Serhievka, Chortkiv, Kharkiv, Bucha, Severodonetsk. Evil always has consequences. The fourth is the work of God, rather God's punishment. Second woman dies after the attack in Hurghada. Another woman has died after being attacked by a shark in the Red Sea in the Egyptian city of Hurghada, Sky News reports. The body of a Romanian tourist was found in the Sal Hashish resort area a few hours after the first incident, when a 68-year-old Austrian citizen was killed. Both attacks took place on July 1st within 600 meters of each other. Again, some world news. A man opened fire at the Fields shopping center in Copenhagen, Denmark. According to preliminary data, 2 people were killed, 8 people were injured. The shooter was detained. Australia promises unfriendly reception for Putin at G20 summit. At the same time, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is not sure that the Russian president will decide to come to the meeting. He will receive the reception he deserves, unfriendly. He does not respect the rule of law in the world and does not behave in the accordance with the values of this world, Albanese said. A security service of Ukraine confirmed the death of 6 people as a result of Russian shelling on Slavyansk and Kramatorsk. Among the dead, there is a family with a 12-year-old child. 15 were injured. According to the head of the SSU, Ivan Bakanov, the aggressor purposefully chooses civilian rather than military facilities as its targets. One of the Capitol towers is on fire in the center of Moscow. Emergency services arrived on the scene. The fire, according to preliminary data, started on the roof of the building. And this is what it looks like, and it's the last news update that we have for today. And it's a good one. We love seeing Moscow on fire, don't we? I'm surprised that they did not say on RIA Novosti that this was planned and they're just testing out some chimneys. Because, you know, that sounds very much in Moscow style. Yep. Yeah, I hope it has bad fire safety too and goes way out of control as well, because I mean, like, I don't even think that we need to hope for that. I feel like that's exactly what it is. I wouldn't think that they were building these with security in mind. It doesn't look like anything in Russia is built with security in mind, so I feel like one of those towers must collapse. There must be just fireworks, nothing special. Actually, I'm going to look up what the security is like on Moscow Capitol Towers. Moscow Capitol Towers fire. Let's see. Привет. Let's see.